Yes, we're ready. Are we ready?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Where should I walk on? Through the middle or?
Probably through that way.
Through this way? Yeah. And can I just put my water over there? Okay, thank you. Alrighty, and where's my camera? Where am I looking?
Oh no, we're gonna do a wide, and
okay.
then I'm gonna be moving this back and forth.
Yeah, so we're gonna switch from one to the other.
So this will be your central camera.
Okay. All right. I'll just talk to V or follow your leader.
Yeah. So maybe you're gonna be talking to her.
It's us.
Okay.
They got us.
Okay. I'm like supposed to. Okay.
It's all me and you.
Okay. Oh, that's scary. That's because I know V finna get right to the point.
You know what? I have music to start. Should I do the music? Are we ready?
I'm just doing YouTube because I don't even want to play with TikTok like that.
Okay.
No.
1, 2.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, my loves. Wow, this is so exciting. It is so surreal. I just have to take a second, just a moment, just to soak it all in. Just let me soak it in, y'all. Okay, I'm done. No, I want some more. Okay, I'm done. No, I want some more. Keep giving me love, gratitude. Thank you. And welcome to the very first episode of COA Live, only on Fanbase. And I am your brand new host, the fabulous, the illustrious, the vivacious Valika Jessica, which means two things. Yes, I am legally allowed to sit in that chair right there. I know I look like I'm a young budding woman, but I am ageless, and I am grown enough to do some very grown things in that chair over there. And number two, my mother is sitting in the front row crying happy tears. Actually, she's not in the front row crying happy tears. She's actually probably in her house crying happy tears because she is so excited and she's always cheering me on. So love you, Mom. Gratitude. Oh, my babies, my beautiful people. This is so surreal. A new show, a new era, and me standing here looking like I'm about to go to the beach. Y'all know I don't like clothes. I don't believe in them, so why wear them? But seriously, I am honored, and there is nothing like a blank page. And we get to fill it with comedy and culture and class and just enough off-the-chain moments to keep Twitter talking. So, I know you've had your choices tonight. You know, streaming shows, rearranging your apps for the 80th time, seeing what Puff Daddy doing tonight in jail. I'm going to say it again. Seeing what Puff Daddy doing tonight in jail. What up, P? But I'm so grateful that you are here with me. This show, you guys, is for the dreamers, for the innovators, for the wild creators who live in the wild manifestation of abundance and dreams. And I need you to know that I see you, and I am you, and I love you. So, buckle up. We about to have some sketches. We about to get some interviews. We about to get some segments I came up with at 2 a.m. and convinced myself that they were genius. Some might bomb, some might go viral, but that's okay because we are doing it fabulous in our way. So if it is nothing else, without further ado, I want you to always remember and know that I am fabulous and you are too. So tune in, y'all. We're going to have so much fun. I'm so excited for this brand new show, COA Live, only on Fanbase. So I want to bring my first guest, the very first guest, y'all, our very first guest on this show. Look at this. I'm talking back to myself. This very first guest on our very first show, she's a dear friend of mine. We actually just met working on a film, and we just clicked. We just connected. We became literally budding abundant sisters overnight. She is an amazing comedic actress. She's an incredible dancer. She is so kind and full of love and light, which you know we're all about. So I want you to welcome to the COA Live show with all your abundance online, my dear friend, Queen Goddess, Terri Arcelia!
Thank you, Queen.
And my love.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
You are everything.
You are
I'm so
everything.
happy to be here.
Of course.
Thank you.
We look at this.
I know.
We look alike. This was not planned.
It wasn't planned.
It was not planned at all. Because we're here. We're aligned.
We're here. Yes, I love this. I love
Thank
this.
you.
It's giving Mariah. And it's just
Like honey, when your love comes out over me. Baby, when I got a dependency. Taste like your honey.
yeah, that's what it's giving.
And we come
Beautiful.
up smooth because we
Beautiful.
have knees.
Yes.
I am ageless though. I am ageless.
Latest queen.
Let's go
Thank you,
thing,
thank you,
yes.
thank you.
So,
Yes.
first show,
Yes.
late night talk show.
Oh God.
I know.
That's scary.
This is why is it scary?
Because you said late night.
Because late things happen that late in the night.
Oh God.
My grandmother would always say, "Night ain't got no eyes."
Ah, the freaks come out at night.
The freaks, the geeks. Geeks
What,
are
what,
freaks
what?
too now. Don't let the geeks fool you.
Honey,
Get yourself a geek,
that's what
lady.
that's-
Get yourself a geek.
That's what I love. I love a man who's smart and who's got that other side, you know, because, you know, we do like, you know, still having that toughness, but, oh, give me a nerd.
Nerd all the time.
If I see my man reading a book,
Oof.
the things I'm going to do to him.
Oof.
Ah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Just to
Bite
take his
'em,
clothes
girl.
off.
Well, you know, this is great.
I'm
yes,
sorry.
Thank you for barking. Thank you for
That's what
barking.
I'm going to do to him.
You know,
Just tear his clothes off. Sorry.
because you are such an incredible talent.
Thank you, Queen.
know,
As are you. Thank you,
Gratitude.
Queen.
But one of our very first conversations, like we talked about the spectrum of being beautiful women,
Yeah.
you know, but feeling the freedom of being able to be funny,
Yeah.
like unapologetically,
Yes, yes, yes.
funny,
Yes, yes.
right, and how it's such a journey,
Yeah.
and how you have to really like stand up for yourself,
absolutely.
right? Like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
want
yeah.
to, like, what has been your journey with that? Because
Oh,
you're so
yeah.
good
Thank you.
at implementing it out to the world.
Okay, well, thank you. So, I've always been silly my whole life. And like, even as a kid, like I've always been super goofy. I came from a really funny family. So for me, I've just always been someone who's been pretty grounded and confident in who I am. Like, I mean, I have my days, I have my moments, but I'm not afraid to look silly or like a fool. Or I remember as a little girl, I used to look up to, which I still do, like Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence and Jim Carrey. And I used to fall asleep watching the I Love Lucy show, and she was so animated. Like when I would watch it on Nick at Night, and she's like this pretty redhead just stomping on grapes and not caring. And you know, Martin, Jerome's in the house, and Jim Carrey, somebody stop me. These comedians didn't give a damn about the, you know, togetherness of their image. And so when I started putting my comedy out years ago, I just was like, I'm just gonna be myself. And when I first started doing it, I would get comments like, why is she making those faces? Why does she do this? This was when people were first learning me. And I would get those comments all the time. And, you know, it is off-putting to a lot of people for an attractive woman to have a personality. Or God forbid, be human. So, you know, because, you know, years ago on Instagram, it was like all pictures and the pretty girls were just posing.
Yeah.
There was no personality. A lot of women weren't even talking. It's like, does she have a voice? Does she speak?
Yeah.
And so, you know, for me, I'm taking my wig off. I'm doing different characters and homeless folks living on the streets, and I'm doing all types of crazy stuff. I just have always loved my art so much that I wasn't afraid to be bare in it. And when I was a kid growing up, I watched, you know, the movie Losing Isaiah with Halle Berry. So in the movie,
Shout out Queen Halle Berry.
Yes.
We love you.
So when I was a little girl, like I always thought Halle was just everything, which I still do. And I just remember her like stripping all her makeup, like just sweating and just being, And I will never forget that image of this gorgeous woman not being afraid to just be bare. And that was when I was a little girl. So I've always that was implanted in my mind, like, I'm never gonna be afraid to be bare in my art. Like, when I first started doing my comedy, I would, like I said, I was playing a lot of male characters. I did one character, it went viral. I was like, when you go to the gas station in the hood, and it was like, they say I'm smoking. And I was like, there's been some creators who have kind of bit my style.
They biting the queen. They biting the queen.
It's all right, it's all right. But I grew up a dancer. Dance is my first love. So when I integrate that type of stuff, it's because I was obsessed with street dance and everything. Like I said, I'm just completely bare in my art. And I don't give a damn if you like it, if you don't. And I promise you will have much more fun with the pretty girl with a personality than the one who just sits there and is fucking boring. So,
well, I'm gonna be honest, like, coming from the world of, theater, like, that's how I got into entertainment, was the lovely world of theater, and I still do theater. I love it. And so I come from a world in which women play men, and you play dogs,
or multiple characters. You might gotta be a tree.
And it's like
and come back and
it.
Yeah,
and it's like you don't get asked the question.
Yeah.
Well, you're pretty. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Like, so coming from that world is really interesting. And then I graduated. Went on to grad school, got my MFA in acting, and got into the world. And I started feeling like really weird a little bit,
like scared, yeah.
Because I was coming across this where you're, you're a pretty girl. Why are you doing this?
Oh,
because it's fun.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know. Like, I couldn't bark like a dog if I didn't want to.
Like, it's like off-putting. Like, well, I think now, I don't really get so much of those comments anymore. I don't ever really get those comments now that I know of. I mean, I have trolls and stuff, but people know my style now. So they know I don't give a damn. And so they know, like, I might post the thirst trap one day, but then I might take my wig off and look like a crackhead the next. So I don't know. But I don't know what my spirit might move me to do, but I'm certainly not going to hold myself back because of what you think that attractive women should be doing.
Well, good for you for, being a beacon of light, for us women in comedy.
Yeah,
I want to play a little
you.
game.
Okay.
I want to play a game,
Oh,
Terri. I want to
gosh.
play a game. I want to
Okay.
get into these faces.
Oh.
I want to get into these characters, right?
Okay.
So we're going to play a game, and I am going to call out a word, whether it be a noun or an adjective, whatever it might be.
Okay.
And you have these amazing facial expressions,
Oh,
and
gosh.
it's just like we're gonna take it back to theater 101.
Okay.
With these facial expressions. You ready?
Oh God. Okay, so I'm just like making a face per the
I'm
word.
gonna say a word and you make the face, and then I'll say another word and you make the face. And if it lives in your body, it lives in your body. If it lives in your face, if sound wants to come out, let it come out. I mean, hey.
Okay.
Right?
All right. Let's see where.
We ready?
Yeah.
Okay, you can. I believe in you. Abundance, baby. We manifest
I'm
over
shy.
here. You're not shy. Okay. And 3, and 2, and 1. Crazy.
I don't know. I do this. Everyone knows this face I do. I do this. I'm like that thing. So that's like my go-to of how I like kind of.
I don't want no explanation.
No, that's my
crazy.
That
Something stinks.
the same.
No, I don't want you to say it.
I
I
don't
want
know.
you to do it.
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Sweet.
Oh. I pout a lot. When I'm a pouter, so I probably pout.
Love it.
Oh God, I don't know. Like that. Yeah, like
Someone has bought you your favorite drink.
drink. I would just be like, thank you. So I was like
A
I
man
don't
you're
know.
in love with.
The same. I'd be like, just
Fear.
oh God. Wait, that's hard. I don't know.
See, the thing is, you keep talking. I'm trying to help you on the journey.
No, I'm just like, I'm on the spot right now. So
I
I don't
know.
know. I don't know. That's tough.
Well,
That's
Welcome to COA Live.
I've been suppressing my emotions lately.
No,
you're
fabulous.
I've been in survival mode. I'm like, do we have to? I took the month off from acting. I was from acting class. I said, Coach, I need a break. I'm trying not to access certain things.
Yes. Received. Yes.
But yeah, that was a good one. You know, we have to, as actors, exercise those muscles, and you know, people don't understand how hard it is to pull those things up so quickly. So even like what you just said, like y'all actors have to do that all the time. And you know, that's the difference between doing this craft and living your life as you know, a normal human, is when people in everyday life are going through things or experience fear or pain or whatever. Once they get to the other side, they can put the lid on the jar. But actors have to always open it and access it all the time. So that's a really great activity. But sometimes, like right now, like I said, I told my coach, I said, let's, because we shot him, there were 2 movies last month, and I shot a longer one right after the one you did. And child, I was in class and everything. I said, I need, sometimes you gotta take some time off, honey, because
No, yeah.
you know?
Absolutely. I totally understand that.
Child, I need to.
Well, because our body is the vessel, our body is
Yes,
the tool, our
yes.
emotions are the tool, right?
Yes,
we
yes.
have that.
Yeah.
So outside of acting,
Yeah.
you love to dance, right? But you
Yeah.
said you came into the industry through dancing.
Yeah,
Was it dance?
yeah. So, growing up, my first love was dancing, and then I was obsessed with dancing. Well, when did I start becoming training? I started training at 9. This girl in my neighborhood, we were frenemies, and she was in dance class, and her name was Shelby. We were actually friends for years, but we were very competitive. We were the same size. We would compete against who weighed the least. Like, we were very competitive 9-year-old kids. And she was taking dance classes, and I told my mom I want to do it too. So then I went to dance class, and I did the recital, and the owner of the studio was like, who's that little black girl? And then they put me in company, like the same way I am now. Like, I have videos as a kid, like, hello, this is Terri, and welcome to the Terri Show. And then me in the front, outside, like 5, 6, and 7, 8. And so dance is my first love, but I also do music. When I was a teenager, I realized I can sing. And yeah, so I've done a lot with my music as well, and I rap, and I'm a really great writer, songwriter, so I've done a lot of stuff. I'm just an artist, and just without my art, I would die. So, you know, I just do like every element of art. The only thing I can't do is draw.
What sounded as though you were going into an accent there.
Oh God, I don't know. I do that
Sounded as though
sometimes,
you were
right?
just about to just go into, go over into London, so we can go over there.
Yeah,
just like,
well,
for the rest of the interview, we can go over
well,
there.
you
we can hang
know,
over there.
I love Harry Potter, so it's just like I just do that like all the time.
So now you're going a little Cockney though. Now you're going to go just a little bit.
I watch too much Harry Potter, so whoever my husband is, he has to be okay with us having like a Harry Potter like area of our wedding, and everyone can like find out what house they're in, and then they can get like martini like style of the house they're in. I already have it planned.
You know, I just went to an event 2 weeks ago. It was a fairy, like it was called Mirth and Mischief, and it was like a fairy kingdom. And it was
that
in Helen,
sounds
Georgia.
divine.
It was in a castle.
I love Ellen.
Yeah, and everyone dressed up, and it was like super amazing. So shout out to Mirth and Mischief, such an amazing immersive experience that I went on a couple of weeks ago. So
that sounds amazing.
You might want to look into that. You
I
know,
would love that.
Yeah, things like that.
A little vacay.
I wanna circle it back to dancing.
Yeah.
Because I love watching your dancing videos.
Thank
They
you.
make me feel like I can dance.
Thank
right?
you.
Like, is there anything that you can like teach me,
Oh.
like a little about dancing,
Oh,
a little
yeah, I mean-
1-2 step that we could do right now? A little 1-2 step.
Oh my gosh. Dance will always have my heart. I've kind of haven't really done my dance series in like, a minute. I don't think I've done my dance series in like 2 or 3 years, believe it or not. But it's the thing that a lot of people started knowing me for. So I did this series where I would pull Soul Train dancers, and then I would go back and forth from them.
Yes.
So there was like And I would always, compare myself to Rosie Perez.
I'm gonna say that was those the ones that went viral.
Yeah.
Do we-
So
can we
like,
do
I mean, there was
something?
just like a lot of pumping. So like,
Yes.
I remember there was one part where she had her hands like this, like a monster, and she was just like, and it was
like this.
it was like this. Yeah, it was like that. And then let me see what is another one that. Oh God, there was a lot of vibrating. There was a lot of. Like there was just like.
Is this called
Like,
vibrating?
they were doing a lot of that, and child, think TT, because I haven't looked at that.
So it would
so
go
long.
from the clock into
Like,
the
it was like, oh my
vibrate.
gosh, yes. Hold up, let me see. What was it? I'm trying to think of some of my other ones. I did an MC Hammer video. I can't do those moves. No, because I did. There was a part where they were. Pardon me. They were like doing handstands, but they had someone to hold them. But I just kind of did it myself. I don't remember that choreography. I think TT. What? But yeah, it was just like a lot of pumping, and then a lot of like this, and like it was just a lot of.
Do we
like,
have music? Can we play something?
Probably not. Probably no.
Look,
Yeah.
like, the team is like
For
really
licenses.
good.
But it was a lot of like pumping. Like I don't know what was going on in the 80s and 90s, but honey, they were pumping for their lives, honey.
Pumping for life, pumping for gold,
When I
pumping for milk,
Everything.
pumping for coal.
Child, when I would do those videos, I would just be like dying because they were so taxing. But I would keep doing them until like it looked right. So, but yeah, those videos will always be in my heart.
I love that. Yeah, so I've, before we met, and I shared this with you. Before we met, I was already a fan, right? Like I was like, oh, so when we met, and then when I realized who you were, because we met on the set of a film
That
called
you were
Curious,
starring in.
that I was, yeah.
I mean, this scene that I saw her in, I was like, oh my God. Like, I mean, just queen, honey. When I tell you scene stealer.
Gratitude.
Good
We're all
grief.
amazing. But my dear friend, Lindsay Diane.
Yes,
and
shout out to Lindsay.
Yes, and her beautiful fiance.
Apple White.
Shout out to the
Anthony.
crew. They're
Yes.
executive producing their own projects, and
Yes.
they hit me up, and I did two films with them. I flew to Philadelphia and did the film up there, and then we
I
came
did
back
not
here.
know that. You know what? I think we might have briefly spoke about it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But the film that we were shooting here, Curious, when we met, and then I think like the next day, you had posted a reel.
Okay.
And I saw your reel, and I was like, oh, I know. I said, oh, I know this woman. Like, I've been following her, right? Because it's just putting in the face recognition with the name and all of that stuff. And I said, I was like really cool. And so then, we just naturally just built this beautiful relationship.
I think
and
we
so,
talked for like 2 or 3 hours.
like,
that
yeah,
day.
2 or 3 hours, So I'm, just always been a fan, and I just, I pray that you continue to manifest the life of your dreams.
Thank you.
I pray that you continue just to put yourself out there in a beautiful way.
Thank you.
In a safe way.
Oh.
And to just, continue to create the life that you want, because it is possible.
Amen.
Right? It is ours to have.
Honey.
Right? And, you're inspiring more people than you know.
Oh, thank you, girl.
Right, and even,
Thank you.
So just always know that and always be about that.
Thank you.
And always operate in the light.
Amen.
Because when we operate in the light, beautiful things continue to
absolutely.
come to us, right?
Absolutely. I
So,
love
yes.
the light.
Yes, I'm so happy that you came
Oh, thank you
to
for
the
having me.
our fabulous COA Live
Thank you
show.
for having me,
Thank you
guys.
so much, fan base, for allowing us to be a part of such an
This
incredible,
amazing
this new
space.
venture. We're so grateful. And yes, before we get out of here, we have a skit that we do. The Office skit.
Yeah.
And people have been wanting an episode 2.
Oh, well, let's do it.
We're going to do an episode 2
Okay,
live.
we need it.
I have no idea what's about to happen right now.
Okay.
But people have been literally talking about, well, when is the second episode coming out? So we're going to do it right now.
Okay. What? So, all right.
We're in the office.
Okay.
We're in the office, and her name is what's our?
I think her name was Brittany.
Is it Brittany?
Yeah. Okay.
We ready? Brittany, yeah, we got our DP in the house that shot it. Shout out to Ty. Yes. Okay, right? And 3, 2, 1, scene.
Oh my God, girl, is Brittany here yet?
I told you. I don't know why you always sitting over there mad and stuff about this daggone woman.
I'm not.
I told you stop tripping on her now.
I'm not mad, girl. I'm just trying to make sure we don't lose this job.
But why
girl.
would we lose the job? She don't even do no work. We the one that's doing the work. I mean, we ain't doing no work right now, but we are the ones that be doing the work.
Girl, I can't go back on unemployment making $400 a week.
Well, you doing unemployment wrong if you get $400 a week.
Leroy said he ain't gonna pay my car note this month. We have to keep this job.
I tell you, you got to be on unemployment and get the stamps at the same time to get the best value out of the American system. Now, you're not paying attention. Now, I'm down here throwing brown sugar on the floor for you. I'm down here trying to tell you that she's not our friend, and you're sitting here still tripping. We are the prize.
There she go. Hey! Hi, Brittany. How you doing,
girl?
Oh my gosh, I love that hair. It's gorgeous.
Did you change it? It was purple last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, blondes have more fun.
Well, blondes do have more fun. That's what I hear. But I would never want to be a blonde. I wouldn't. I'm sorry. But it was. Yeah. You know what? Bye, girl.
We're thankful. We're thankful.
No,
thankful.
we're working.
We love this job.
Yes. Just a little tired right now. We're allowed to rest, right?
Great.
Thank you, girl. Yeah. Yeah. Bye.
You gonna get us fun.
I told you, stop tripping when she come in here. Reparations. Scene. Episode 2. Thank you so much, my fabulous goddess friend Terri, for coming on to the show. I love you so much. Continue blessings.
Thank you, Queen.
Thank you, and good night.
Bye, guys.
Are we still on? Hello, how are you? Do you want some leg action here? See, this is when we have a budget, we'll have a do. We have a little band, put us out. How was the first episode? Oh my God.
Hi, guys. I'll talk to you later. Stay tuned for the real interview. It's going to be streaming on the Fanbase app, FANBASE, and it'll be on the Coalition of Artists page, COA, and the app is free to download. So